Let me see.
Please, Captain, help me. My children and I are desperate to get off of Onderon. Do you have an open starport visa?
What do you mean?
My husband was killed by General Vaklu's troops. Our home was seized, and we were cast out. We have seen many wars on Isis, and I know war is coming. I want to spare my children from bloodshed.
I sense you're not telling me something.
I've told you our story. Please, won't you help us?
If you expect me to help you out, tell me the truth.
My husband, he was part of the ISIS Council. He was a strong supporter of the Queen and the Republic. His views weren't always popular. Over time, he became convinced that Vaklu was trying to kill Queen Talia. He tried to kill Vaklu to protect the Queen. The conspiracy was discovered, and he was shot during the arrest. What he did was wrong, and our life has been so difficult since then. I just want to get off this planet and start a new life. Please, help us. No one else will.
I'll see what I can do. So yeah, everyone and their dog wants an open starport visa. Now the one you choose, you'll only have one later on to give to somebody. And there's only one, like I said, you have one choice and they all provide you different things and you'll end up getting different things in the end. This family here will get, if you do that, you'll give them light side points. This guy is like a neutral party. You don't get light side or dark side, and he gives you like 4,000 creds. So let's just take a look at him.
You have the look of someone used to adversity. A cut above the rabble around here. I have a business proposition for you. Everyone around here begs and pleads night and day for open starport visas. Very touching how well they act out their lives. Or truths. It doesn't matter, really. What does matter is credits. Hard currency. I offer you 2,000
okay, 2,000
if you find an open starport visa. You won't find a better deal.
Sounds valuable. Certainly someone will pay more.
I only know of one person who might offer something comparable. And what's going on there is illegal. I'm a legitimate trader, so there's no risk. There's only one thing ultimately more important than money, and that's your life. She's trouble. I wouldn't deal with her.
I know who he's talking about. I know. She's in the cantina. Who is she?
I want nothing to do with her. If you want to get involved with that sort of person, you'll have to figure it out on your own.
Can we talk about something else?
No, I don't think so. It's really very simple. We don't have anything more to talk about, unless you get an extra visa.
Alright, so that's another guy I can propose and give it to. Possible, just for 2,000 creds. There's a lot of people, but... Alright, we're going to talk to Captain Riken, and he does talk a lot, so here we go.
Welcome to what must be the smelliest place in the universe, Offworlder.
Oh, I doubt that.
How can I assist you?
Well, for one, this place actually smells like a cup of tea over Telos. Have you been? Or not Telos. Well, Telos is pretty bad too, but... Oh, wrong game. I was going to say Terrace, but Terrace has been gone for years. I don't even know if our friend here has been on Terrace. Anywho, why are there so many beast cages around?
Ithorians have been buying them to help rebuild Telos. I don't know why, but ever since they started, the Beast Riders have been crawling out of the woodworks to sell them animals. But the Republic blockade has meant long delays, and because of that, beast cages are filling up the streets of Isis.
What's that tower?
That's an air defense tower. The city's filled with them. Isis is an ancient city, and for many generations, our main enemy was the Beast Riders that lived outside the city.
Towers like these were built to protect us against Drexel and their Beast Riders.
What's a Drexel?
A Drexel is a flying beast. Huge creatures with teeth the size of your arms. Lethal, and skin like ferrosteel plates. Somehow the Beast Riders figured out how to tame them years ago.
Could you tell me about the Beast Riders?
That's a long story. Sure you have the time? Most people don't care for an old soldier spinning a tale or two.
Sure, I'm interested.
Someone else who likes history, huh? All right. Isis was formed pretty much at the dawn of our civilization.
It was born out of necessity. It protected us from the dangerous beasts that litter Onderon. This city is as old as our civilization. Most of our technology was invented to fortify these walls and protect us. For ages, our worst criminals were cast out of the city to an almost certain death. It wasn't completely certain, though. Some of the criminals figured out how to survive out there. They learned how to tame the native beasts, and it wasn't long before they turned their attention to Isis.
But the Beast Riders aren't your enemies anymore. What happened?
About 50 years ago, Princess Gallia married one of the great leaders of the Beast Riders, Orin Kira. That was right at the start of the Beast Wars. By the end of it, Gallia was crowned queen, and finally, there was peace between our people.
Are you still allies?
It's hard to put aside centuries of conflict. There's an uneasiness between our people. The Beast Riders are upset that General Vaklu has forbidden Drexel in Isis. Citizens usually only see the fallen Beast Riders, who are no better than thugs.
Let's see. Can I ask you about something else?
Certainly. Things are quiet right now. I have some time. What do you want to talk about?
There are a lot of soldiers around.
These are troubled times. You've probably heard that General Vaklu and Queen Talia are having some disagreements.
Could you tell me about the troubles?
I've been warned from command to keep my opinions to myself on that. So I've learned my lesson. I'm gonna keep my mouth shut. Ask around, though. There are plenty of people who'd like nothing more than to talk about it.
How did you get into trouble?
Times are too complex for a simple soldier like myself. Sometimes I made the mistake of answering questions honestly. If you say anything bad about a superior officer, they call that disrespecting the rank. Do that too many times and it's not long before you're a civilian.
Who else can I talk about what's going on? What? Who else can I talk to about what's going on? He didn't put in Isis.
The politics of the day is probably the most talked about subject in the city, and everyone wants to share their particular view of what's going on. Opinions are like Gizka around here. They breed like mad.
How'd you get into trouble? I think you already...
Times are too... If you say anything bad...
Alright, we're done with him.
Stay out of trouble.
That wasn't too bad. Okay, and there's this guy over here. He's a salesman, and he sometimes has Jedi stuff.
Please tell me you're an off-worlder. You came from the spaceport, right?
Yes, I am.
But this is good news. You have a starport visa, right? I can only sell my best weapons if you have that. These soldiers ensure that I don't forget these formalities.
Watch it, Keg. The captain already has enough complaints about you.
No need to be alarmed, my foreign friend. Pay the soldier no heed. Pretend he isn't here.
I'd like to, let's ask him something. Why can you only sell to people with starport visas?
General Vaklu is concerned about well-armed insurgents. They've had to get arms from somewhere. Not from me, of course, but all sales of weapons have been severely restricted. I can only sell to off-worlders like you that have the proper clearance. And now off-worlders can't come here because of the blockade and searches, but it's a wise policy.
So you're happy about this then?
Of course, soldiers are only doing their job. Even if it puts me out of business, I am happy. Even if I'm forced to live off scraps in the street, I am so happy to do my part. Long live General Vaklu!
Alright, I'd like to see your stock. Like I said, he has some things that are Jedi related. Look at this. He did. Every time I've been with him, he's had something. Wow, he doesn't have them. Anything Jedi. Sometimes he's had, crystals. He sometimes had Jedi robes. He's got fucking nothing. Hold on, just a minute. I want to see what I'm sporting. My belt. Same thing. Well, that's rather upsetting, actually. Because I'd like to get some more swag. Okay. Now, in this part... let me see something. Let me see. Hold on. I don't know if it's going to let me switch because I'm inside. Oh, you can. You can get some experience with Goto right here. And he'll tell some, like, stories. Alright, feats. Give him that. Don't really care about him because I do not use him. Sure, why not? This guy can dodge like the Matrix. Like, look, like, it's crazy. I don't know what it is about droids that make me not want to use them that much. I don't know. I just don't like them that much. Anyway, let's leave him alone.
There must come a time when the Queen bows to the will of the people. The Republic has brought nothing but war and death. In our 50 years of flying their colors, we have had more war than the past millennia. Back General Vaklu in his effort to make her see reason. We do not need the Republic. They need our resources, our world, and our blood. For all that we have given, now we get nothing. The Republic is weak and falling apart. Its Jedi, whose fallen brethren have brought such misery to us, have disbanded. Let's be the first world to take our future into our hands. Are you with me?
Surely the Republic does something in return for you.
No, they take from us. They are like Minox, sucking energy and resources from so many worlds. They bleed us for their bureaucracy and their excesses.
That's enough, Ponlar. If you keep this up, you're going to spend time in detention. You're coming awfully close to treason.
You can't silence me forever, soldier. But I'll keep my peace. For now.
Alright, so not yet.
If I speak more right now, the soldier...
Yeah, so I'm going to keep Goto around for the time being. And I'm just going to talk to some people.
I'm quite busy right now. Perhaps later we could talk.
She will if you side with Vaklu, which I'm not going to. So fuck her, basically. Slice the computer. Access denied. I don't like that. So much empty space. There could have been like stuff here. It'd be really cool if I stumbled across an old, like, an area you could go that I didn't know about. You know what I mean? But, no, there's nothing. That's the prison. You can't go in there. Alright, hold on. But General Vaklu would cut himself off from the many planets of Republic. This is foolish. In solitude, no civilization prospers. You don't understand the people of Onderon. They were proud and have fought many adversities to get where they are, mostly by themselves too. They have given much to the Republic and see little in return. General Vaklu believes independence will be Ice's best interest. The Republic fight battles to free Onderon from Mandalorian warriors. Should be thankful. Queen Talia is young but looks after her people. She should be honored. The Mandalorians would never have been on that moon if it weren't for Exar Kun, and he was a fallen Jedi. I think General Vaklu's right. What do you think of Queen Talia? Talia works with the Republic. She rules peaceably, and is popular with her people. Her intentions are good, I admit, but those close to power see the mistakes she makes. Nobles, high-ranking military, they all support Vaklu. She does not have the experience of governing, which Isis needs in these times. I don't know much about Vaklu. Vaklu lies. He twists words and tries to take heart of people away from their rightful queen. She is Shudda. He is Shudda. He's a war hero, leader of the resistance during the Mandalorian Wars, a man of vision with experience. He may not tell all the truth, but he works for the best interest of the people. Many realize this. He would start a war to oust the good queen. The suffering he would bring is wrong. There would be deep consequences if Onderon secedes from the Republic. The Republic is ailing. Independence may serve many planets better. In time of need, we should lend aid. Wars hurt Republic, but Republic protected us all. For future conflict, government will protect again. Who do you trust more? Human asks a good question. I don't trust Vacu. He lies to people, has been caught in them before. Talia, honorable. Question is unfair. Sometimes leaders know things the rest of us can't know. I may not trust everything he says, or his people say, but he is also a man of honor. He never breaks a promise. But if you can't trust your leader's words, then how can you trust their motives, human sentient? What do you think? Alscrest, I'm curious what you think. Trusting your leaders is crucial. I'd rather support Talia. Vacu sounds capable in his ambition, drive, and experience, powerful combination. The Queen is Onderon's rightful leader. Deposing her would be treason. Public is taking advantage of Onderon. A little revolution now and then could be a good thing. I'll then support whoever serves my interest better. So this is more of a neutral thing, saying there's, like, you don't have a choice, but your honest opinion is here. Trusting your leaders is crucial. I'd rather support Talia. I agree with you, human sentient. Queen Talia has good thoughts and instincts. She'll be a great leader. Let's discuss this further at the cantina. Thank you for the conversation, human. Okay. I can also go over yonder. Captain Bastuco.
The sky ramp is restricted to military personnel only. Stay clear of here, Offworlder.
What's the sky ramp?
The sky ramp leads to the battlements, and this particular ramp leads straight to the palace itself. No civilians are allowed past this point.
Let me speak to someone in charge.
I'm the one in charge here, Offworlder. If you try to get past me, then you'll have the entire ISIS garrison on you in seconds.
I'm on an important mission. I need to see someone in the palace.
There's no chance of that, Offworlder. The palace is locked down tight, and only authorized personnel are allowed in.
Alright, who are you?
I am Captain Bastuco. I have served loyally in the Onderon military for 20 years.
20 years would mean you were here during the Mandalorian Wars, right?
I was a soldier when the Mandalorians took our world, and I fought in the Resistance. When we drove them from Onderon, I served on the Wall for 10 years after.
You mean after the Jedi drove the Mandalorians from Onderon? The Mandalorians never gave ground to any Onderon soldier.
Such a view could be considered treason. Onderon was responsible for much of the fighting during the last days of the war. Without General Vacu, the Republic would have fallen.
What do you think of General Vacu?
General Vacu is my superior officer, and I respect the chain of command. He kept the Resistance alive when the Mandalorians were destroying our world.
Can you tell me about the Wall?
The Wall is the barrier between ISIS and the Onderon wilderness. For hundreds of years, we kept the city free of beasts and beast rider scum. The greatest honor for an officer is to serve on the Wall. Many aspire to the post, but few are worthy of it.
Why aren't you on the Wall anymore?
I was requested to guard the sky ramp in the merchant quarter.
You don't sound too pleased about your post.
My personal feelings on the matter are irrelevant. I received an order, and I carried it out.
Alright, I'll be going. And they both stretch out at the same time.
The sky ramp is restricted to
Yes, I know. Can I use this?
This terminal isn't for off-worlders, or civilians for that matter. I suggest you back away.
God, these guys are so, like, threatening. Because what you can do, see this little electric socket? You can use that terminal I was at earlier to get rid of them. It's pretty greasy. But now this guy should be, like, ready to troll.
I won't remain silent any longer. The Republic has actively attacked us. They attack our spaceships unprovoked. What next? An invasion? Perhaps they seek to conquer us. Will you stand idly by? Will you let them bomb our city?
No!
No! If Queen Talia is so removed that she won't do what the people so clearly want, then we must show her with force.
That's it, Ponlar. We're taking you in. You've gone too far.
Brothers and sisters, Let us rise up now and march to the palace. Our will cannot be denied.
See, this is where you get influence with Goto. If you choose to side with the Republic because he wants to protect it. I'll just say, don't do this, Pawn Lar. This will not help your cause. Innocents will die. And here's the thing. I don't think you can get any persuade bonus for this. Because you won't win. It won't work.
Sacrifices are inevitable, but it is the price of change.
Soldier, call for reinforcements now. You're going to need them.
The time of patience is over. Let's show them our resolve with force.
He's right!
Gather arms! Kill the Loyalists! They're arming. We need backup. We could use your assistance. Try to disable them. If the mob grows, many more will die.
I will do what I can.
Thank you, Offworlder. We may have to hold them off alone until backup arrives.
Civil disruption can lead to greater market instability. We should attempt to minimize it here.
Kill the Royalists!
Alright, now we just knock them on their ass. There you go. That's all you need. Oh! Whoop-de-whoop. Racist word. What? Alright, now that we got Goto out of the way, let's get his floating fat ass out of here. Oh, come on. There. Oh, my bad. There we are. Normally there's stuff you can pick up. That was kind of random. Let's talk to her. Let's see if she says anything.
I'm quite busy right
now.
No. Perhaps
she'll say that for the rest of it. I wonder how much faster it would be on PC. Loading screens will probably be like, I don't know, ridiculously fast. Da 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 da.